And we're on StreamYard. So we're using StreamYard right now, but we will go back, go on Haps in a little while. But I wanted to come on and talk to you guys because you guys know today is Thursday and we do what's called Sponsor the Big Cup Thursday. And we give you a little bit of opportunity soon, not now. I'm not working on designs right now. So we give you the opportunity to know more about Survive and Thrive and how you can be a sponsor and be a sponsor of the Big Cup for Survive and Thrive. So as you can see sliding below, there's the link for you to sign up. And if you'd like to be a sponsor, go to the link and you'll learn more about how and why Sponsor the Big Cup was started. So just to tell you guys a little bit, is back in 2015, I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. Totally was a shock, was very, very, out of left field, didn't understand, didn't know why or whatever. But it was what it was. And it was something that was, I had to face. But as time went on and going through treatment and then being here to tell it and going through recovery, we came up and had this thing about Survive and Thrive and about sponsoring the Big Cup. So as we were doing Survive and Thrive and came with that, we were looking for ways on how we can support cancer survivors and their loved ones. Because during that time, it's such a strenuous ordeal when you as a loved one is caring for someone who was diagnosed with cancer. And let's just say, you worked, you had a job, everything was like what it was before, cancer came about. But then when that point of cancer came, your life came to a halt, their life came to a halt. And then there was just focus of time of how you had to rearrange your whole lifestyle and your whole life to be able to be there for a loved one. Now, we know that sometimes, jobs don't have that ability to give you that flexibility to be able to take off and to be home, because some people don't have jobs that pay that type of sick time, or you've used it all up, or either, it's not where your job is safe, that you would still be able to go back to your job. Now, just imagine that stress. You have a loved one who's diagnosed with cancer. You have to be there to support them because that's your loved one. But then at the same time, where are the resources that are going to come in to pay the bills? So you have to have a job, but how can you be at a job when the loved one needs your support and it's just you and them, or a selective few people, but everyone still has to work? Cancer doesn't wait for the perfect situation. It doesn't wait for the perfect opportunity. It doesn't, say, well, we'll go and come only on the weekends, and then during the weekday, we'll be gone. It doesn't work that way either. So you need someone that could be there with you, 24/7, that can be there and don't have to leave to go to work. Well, that's why we came up and why Survive and Thrive is so important. And Sponsor the Big Cup is that fundraiser that supports cancer survivors. So what we have is your opportunity to be a sponsor. You can sponsor for $50, like you see over here, and you can be a sponsor to support cancer survivors and the mission and goals of what it is that we're here to do. So we ask you to be a sponsor, also to be able to get yourself and your name and your company in the book of life, as I would just say. But it's in this book that we are talking about Survive and Thrive and life after cancer. That is our goal, is how do we help those who have been battling cancer, but how do we help them with recovery? And the way we do that is through fundraising and hosting this conference that we host every year, that our goal is to bring wonderful speakers that can come and speak and talk about how their journey through cancer and how that happened. So what we want to do is be able to build them up and to give them the support that they need, but also change that narrative on recovery and what recovery looks like. And we would like to do that with your support. So we ask you to go to bit.ly/sponsor the big cup. And you can sponsor right now. That sponsorship is at any amount that you like, but we have it $35. You can do it for $35. The cool part is that you can also just visit our website, and you can go to the website and you can find out more about being a sponsor. We're looking for title sponsors. We're looking for sponsors and folks who just want to be there to support. So there you go, is surviveandthrivecr.org, and that's www.surviveandthrivecr.org. So that's the cool part. Now, the fun part is that we have some wonderful sponsor opportunities, and you get some wonderful things as being a sponsor. We have some wonderful water bottles that we have that are Survive and Thrive water bottles. These are, I know you can't really see it, but it has Survive and Thrive on it. This is a glass bottle that you can drink out of, again, to keep yourself healthy, because it's very important to keep yourself refreshed, and especially right now, it's summertime. You also get listed on our website to show that your support was very well appreciated. And as you go up in your sponsorships, you get more things. We got t-shirts, we got tickets, we have water bottles, we have a lot of other things that we will be supporting you with, and we have a list of those things for your company to find out more. So with that, loving StreamYard as always, and if you would like to get your own StreamYard account, you can, and it is bit.ly/join the yard, as you can see floating right here, up above here. So you can go to bit.ly/join the yard and get your own StreamYard account. These accounts, you can get one for free just to test it out, or you can try it out and go with the full version where it's paid and you get a lot of perks. And the cool thing about some of the perks, and hopefully we still got some things on here. Well, we do, but it's one of our 4 humanities things. But I'm going to show it to you anyway. Don't worry, even though the subject matter, but check it out. That's the cool part. You can upload any type of short intro clip of whatever it is that you got going on, and then you can pop it in there. That's the cool thing about StreamYard. But also the other platform I use is also the same, but they do a thing. But StreamYard is just an ease of use. It's really easy to use. It's easy buttons. You don't have to worry about the little things here and there, and that's what makes it cool. So again, go to bit.ly/join the yard to get yourself a StreamYard account, because they're cool. And that's the cool thing about that. So for those of you guys who are here, I am going to sign off of here, but then I'm going to log back in and go and use HAPS and do that too. But actually, hold on, because actually my green screen isn't seeming to be working. I can see it, but I don't think you guys can see what I got going on here. So yeah, so it's not necessarily reflecting on there. So, that's kind of strange. So, but other than that, I appreciate all of you guys being here. The one unfortunate thing is, like HAPS, they don't necessarily have the green screen that's working. And right now I'm looking on Facebook and I don't see my green screen on either. So that's how that went. So other than that, I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I am going to come back on HAPS, but that's strange. My green screen is not showing. That's interesting. So yeah, so hey, that's what happened. So, but if you guys have questions, or if you want to know more about Survive and Thrive, go and check out the website and find out more about what it is that we do. So thank you guys all for being here, and you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back in about 2.2